I was supposed to record. This is just to show you that I'm not really a pro in all this type of things. But yeah, and imagine who is the best person to teach or to show you how unhinged this can be, if not someone like me. So, as I was saying, my name is Guys and Girls. Did I say guys? Okay. Okay, so my name is Lade and I live in Canada. I used to live in Lagos. I'm a content creator. I started creating content intentionally this year. That's January 2025. I would love to hear from you. I want this session to be as interactive as possible. I would like to hear from you. I'm not the first thing I'm going to ask is you can drop it in the chat box. I just want to know how you got to hear about or how you got to know about this masterclass. You can unmute your mic and talk, or you can just drop it in the chat box. Okay, Debbie said Instagram. Davilola is my husband, and he said from his wife. Chris said Instagram ad. Yetunde said from Instagram. Ashley Instagram. Tiri Instagram. Dami Instagram. Okay, nice. Nice. I'm excited to hear that. Okay, so this class is termed the beginner creator. Toyo, I would like to assume that is Toyo Boy. Yes. Okay, so this class is for you if you are a beginner content creator. If you're confused about where to start, how to start creating content, you've gotten to the point where you just okay, can you now mute your mics, please? Where you've gotten you're convinced, you have the conviction in your heart that you want to start creating content. There's something I usually say to my friends and everybody. My own unpopular opinion is that not everybody should be a content creator. If you don't want to be a content creator, you don't have to be a content creator. It's not like it's a do or die affair. If you don't want to be a content creator, you don't have to be it. So once you have that conviction, the first person that I feel like the biggest motivation for you to be a content creator is yourself. If everything you are seeing online or if the information that you are seeing online is not enough to convince you, I don't think I'm the one that would now come and tell you, oh, you have to start creating content. So if you are a beginner content creator, or you want to start, you're at that phase where you've said to yourself, like, I want to start creating content, I want to start putting content out there, but you don't know how to start, then this class is for you. And I'm glad to have all of you here. um in one of my mails I'd mentioned, I talked about how I did not even expect so many people to sign up, but I'm pleasantly surprised that it is 4 people signed up, and right now we are 17 over here, so it's a privilege, it's an honor. um now I've told you what this class is. It's a beginner friendly class where you learn how to start. You're going to learn editing. You're going to learn how to start making carousels, how to use Canva. You're going to learn how to revamp your page, how to set the tone, the types of content you need to create, the type of content you don't need to create, the tools you would need. Those are the good stuff you're going to learn. Now, this is not the class you're going to learn how to become TG Omori. This is not the class you're going to learn how to become a professional. It's professional. The pro level in content creation is not achieved by one class, by attending one class. Can you please mute your mic? The pro level in content creation is not something you attend one class and you feel like, oh, I'm already a pro. I don't think there's really a pro level. I feel like what you just need is to keep being consistent, just keep trying out different things till you find your ground. It's a learning curve. The curve just never ends. So I'll start with why you should create content in 2026. That's the first thing I'm going to talk about. Like I said earlier, not everybody needs to create content, but one of the some of the reasons why you need to start creating content in 2026 is content creation. And I'm going to be referring to myself a lot in this because I know about my own experience and I want it to inspire you. I didn't start creating content. I was creating content. I've been on Instagram. I wasn't creating content for create like I didn't have that mindset of I was creating content. I was just randomly posting things. But in 2025, like one of my goals was I want to start creating content. I want to start putting out useful stuff. I want to start putting out useful information for people, my tribe. I want to build a community. And um one of the some of the advantages, some of the edges that content creation has given me is I have been able to find my own community. Imagine almost 20 of you here are here because I decided to make that move of starting content creation. It also gives you some sort of credibility. I'll give you an example. Recently, I had an experience where I was trying to, I was talking to somebody, and the person just needed like some sort of verification from me, and I gave the person my Instagram page. And when she found my page, she just had that um she just had that conviction that okay, this is a real person. Those are some of the things that content creation does for you. It also opens doors for you. I currently have a job right now. I'm in Canada, like I mentioned earlier, and a lot of people are complaining that there are no jobs. There are no jobs in Canada, which is true. But I've been able to have a sustainable source of income because I decided to learn skills that would help my content creation journey, like video editing, like social media management. And that is what presently gives me some sort of stable income. So that is one of the reasons why you need to start creating content. It also opens doors for you. It connects you, it gives you connections, it gives you a sense of, depending on the type of content you are creating, it gives you this sense of fulfillment. That is what it does for me. That's one of the things content creation does for me. It gives me this sense of fulfillment that, oh, you are doing this. I can't count how many people I've spoken and I've raved to about this class. Like it still feels so surreal to me that I would say that I want to do something like this and people would actually show up. It still feels so surreal to me. So that is that is just it for me. So um content creation opens doors for you. It places you on a pedestal you that is beyond your imagination. Also one of the best learning of. Hello, can you mute your mic, please? It's also one place that you learn so much from. When I started creating content, a lot of the things I know now are things I did not even know before. Like video editing. I can't remember signing up to a class that taught me exactly how to become a better videographer, but because I use it a lot in my journey as a content creation and as a content creator, I have become better at it. So I don't know if you get what I mean. And the biggest beginner block in content creation is people often feel like they have to be ready. I am sorry to break it to you that if you're waiting for you to be ready, you probably would never be ready. There is no phase where you, in content creation, there is always something new. If you learn, for example, you've learned a particular transition today. Tomorrow, they are already doing 2,000 more transitions. So it's not something that you there is no perfection. There is no pro level, like I mentioned earlier. There's no pro level in content creation. You just the cycle just keeps going and going. And if you wait to get to this that state of, oh, I'm ready or I'm perfect, I feel like, in fact, for gadgets, let's start with gadgets. If you're as iPhone, you're waiting to get an iPhone 16 or you're waiting to get an iPhone 15, you are getting an iPhone 15 before you know an iPhone 17 is already out. You're waiting to get the best lights before you know they are saying that this is not the light they are using now. You are waiting to get your editing to is a particular level before you know it, that level has even gone. So it's not, there is no pro level. You just have to start from where you are. Like really start from where you are. Just press the record button. But before you press the record button, there are a few things you need to know. Because I know that a lot of people just say, just press the record button, just post it. But how do you actually find what you want to post or what you are on about? I'm just a girl. I'm just a guy. I live my simple life. And everybody's saying, oh, start creating content, just post the content. What am I going to post? What do I start posting? What will the content be about? And that is why I'll bring in niching. Niche. Niche. I'm a Yoruba babe, so I might have a little bit H factor here and there. You might spot a little bit H factor here and there. So that is what niching is all about. So I'm going to bring in the About today is laughing at me. So I'm going to bring in niching. Niche, God. Niche. Yeah, niche. It's called niche. Okay, so niche is in simple terms, niche is what you are all about, what you create content about. Niche is, you've heard people say, oh, my niche is tech, my niche is fitness, my niche is um motherhood, my niche is myself. I am my own niche. So there are different niches. Niches is like, so there is tech, there is finance, there's entertainment, several things that can be your niche. But in order to find your niche can sometimes, what I tell people is, niche can sometimes box you. It can put you in a box that you now start having creative blocks. You start having, you don't know what to post because, okay, you are talking about finance. You've already spoken about how to invest in ETFs yesterday. You've already spoken about how to there's it puts you in a box that you don't really know. It restricts you. Yeah, that's what I want to say. It restricts you, sort of. And that restriction might cost you to have like creative blocks that you don't even know what you got exhausted. It gets boring. So for some people, they feel like it gets boring. I want you to look at the creators you know right now, you probably follow or you're inspired by, and look at their type of contents. For example, I'll use Kagan. I don't know if you know Kagan. Do you know Kagan Tech? Or let me, I know it, I spend a lot of time on the internet. So there are hardly Nigerian creators that you mentioned that I would not know. So can you drop one creator that you know, the name of any creator in the chat box, and I'll tell you, let's analyze that creator and let me use them to explain niche. Nobody's talking. Okay, let me use myself as the creator. My niche is lifestyle. I'm a Eric, yeah. Yes. Sorry, I forgot to mention that I live in a house with kids and they will sometimes be coming into the video. So I hope you don't mind that. Eric, yeah. Eric is do I put him as he's not He's not a motivational speaker. Adesholami. Adesholami is a finance. She's a finance expert. Her niche is finance. But aside finance, you will see that Adesholami posts things about her life, like other things. She's not just restricting it to finance. She's not just coming every day and telling you that this is how to invest five stocks, or how to this thing. She posts other things. Folashade Daini, yeah, Folashade Daini is a creator that Folashade Daini is a creator that teaches creator. She's a creator that she's a teacher to creators. But aside that, you can see that she also talks about her family, her marriage, church, and all other things. So you don't have to box yourself into one niche. You don't have to say that, oh, I'm creating content about tech and I'm going to let it be only tech. I'm creating content about fashion and I'm going to make it only about fashion. That's what I mean about when I say that you don't box yourself into niche. And yeah, you have to be versatile. And versatile doesn't now mean that today you are talking about fitness, tomorrow you're talking about gambling, next tomorrow is kids you are doing. And this thing, you have to have a niche. Now a niche is like when I break down niche, I'll break it down into content pillars. And content pillars is like a bucket. So you are so many things. Like, for example, I would use myself. I am a content creator. I recently relocated to Canada. I am a solo mom. My husband is in Nigeria, so I'm a solo mom. I'm a solo parent in Canada right now. My niche is lifestyle. I'm also I won't call myself like a coach, but I share knowledge that I know about content creation. I share it at times. So I'm not going to say that my niche is because my niche is lifestyle. When I see something educating, or I'm not going to now post educational content. I'm not going to post my things that I think about. Like these are my thoughts about something. So what I would rather do is have a bucket where I put everything that I am inside. Those are the things I mentioned earlier, everything that I am. So, but at the top of that, there's something holding everything together, which is I am a lifestyle creator. I'm a lifestyle content creator. But the part of the things that makes me a lifestyle content creator is I I teach. I wouldn't say I'm struggling, but I'm a new immigrant, so I share my experience as a new immigrant. I all the good stuff I do. So that is what niching down. And then when you're picking a niche, you have to be specific about. So what you have to think when you're picking a niche is the people you are talking to. Who are those that want to be you want to reach out to? Who are those that you want your message to get across to? Who are those that are your ideal audience? Who are those that are your audience? Those are the things you would consider when picking a niche. You don't just pick a niche based on um you don't generalize your niche. For example, a fitness coach. So a fitness coach would say that you don't just wake up and say that you teach people workout, or you are a fitness coach. You are a fitness coach for who? Who are the people that you are reaching out to? Is it those that are trying to gain weight? Is it those that because fitness is not just one way street. So is it those that are trying to gain weight? Is it those that are trying to lose weight? Is it those that are trying to grow their glutes? Is it those that are trying to, because you can't talk to everybody. If you try to talk to everybody, you're going to talk to nobody. So you have to pick your specific audience. You have to know that from the beginning, and that is what would help you to determine the kind of content you're going to put out. If you're talking to if you say that your content is to um as a fitness, we are talking about fitness now. If your content, if your major content pillar is to educate, people who are trying to gain weight. Do you understand? So your contents are going to surround that. Then you're going to now infuse your lifestyle as someone who has, maybe you've lived that. Maybe you were overweight before, and now you've lost weight. How you did it? Those are the things that will make up your content pillars. Sorry, I have my list written down. So niche clarity. Now, what makes you different? And let me say that most of the time, when people are picking a niche, they want to do something groundbreaking. They want to do something someone has not done before. They want to do, oh, I want to be unique. It's good to be unique, but it's not your niche that is going to make you unique. It is your own perspective to things, your own experiences, your own story. That is what is going to make you unique. There is one cheat code that I give people that I've spoken to in the past few years that they want to start creating content. And the cheat code is that, sorry, is that who are the people presently doing what you are doing? Shadow those people. What are the type of creators? You can't say that you want to, this is the type of content you want to, or you want to be a content creator. Someone must have inspired that. Now, who are those that have inspired your decision to start creating content? What are the types of content that they are creating? That is like a cheat code that I always give. Now, yeah, okay. So Chris said Cotty. I love Cotty a lot, and what I like about Cotty is just like a simple. She just lives like she's an amazing storyteller. I feel like it's just how she brings her own personality. Like, you can see that, you can watch Curtis video, and you will know that you just sink into that this thing. She gives her own perspective about things. She's unapologetic about it. She gives her own perspective. She shares her own story about that. Is Those are the things that makes her Curtis. Those are the things that makes her different. There are people who have shared stories in the past. Curtis is a storyteller. There are people, she's not the first person to be a storyteller, but it is her originality which people can relate to. It is the relatability. That is what makes her unique. It is how people are able to relate to our own perspective, our own story, our own journey. That is what makes her unique, and that's what makes every other person unique. So if there's a niche you want to, if you there's a niche that you really want to go to, whether be it tech, be it entertainment, be it content creation. Skit making is content creation. But um how do I put it now? Um 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 what are the things that makes you into that, like, infuse yourself, put yourself inside that this thing. That is what makes you unique. It could be your it could be your voice, it could be your voice that would just that people would just relate to. It could be how you tell your story. It could be how chill you are. It could be how you just make jokes of you make light of everything. Those are the things that could just make people just relate to you, and then they feel like, okay, this is my person. That's what makes you unique. There's really nothing you want to do. I would like to say that there's really nothing you want to do that maybe someone else is not doing, but adding your own unique self. Can you please mute your mic? So it is that's the major thing that stands you out from every other creator. And now let's go to, do you have any questions so far? Does anyone have any questions so far? Am I making progress? Am I making sense? I'd appreciate every feedback. Okay. So when you thank you. So when you have made up your mind that, okay, this is This is your niche. This is the niche you want to go into. Either entertainment, either tech, either whatever niche you want to pick. I would not advise you to go for something that is not you. Sorry, you. I saw a question. How do I come up with styles that stands you out? That's what I've been talking about since. What stands you out is putting your own personality into whatever you are creating. It could be your voice. It could be that you speak so fast. It could be that you speak. It's just putting immersing yourself. Immerse immersing yourself into your content. That is what makes you stand out. So it could be your brand voice. It could be as simple as your setup. It could be that you're just always walking on the streets and those are the things that just stands you out. It doesn't have to be something. It just have to be real. It just has to be you. You just have to be. You don't have to force things. You don't have to do it the way every other person is doing it. If you want to start creating content now, it is how you decide to start creating it that makes you stand out, and how it has to be real. Yeah. So let's move to content forms. Now there are different types of content. So there are different content forms. Nurse, our nurse. I didn't know that was you. So there are different content forms, and content forms is peculiar to content forms is peculiar to the platform you decide to post on. There are various platforms. Content. I know that when people talk about content creation, what the first thing that comes to mind is Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. But it's not limited to that. So there are other forms like LinkedIn. I have a friend. I don't know if she's here. I have a friend who says she almost never posts on Instagram, but on LinkedIn, when I saw a LinkedIn profile, I was like, see my friend though. So you so you can talk like this. She posts more on she posts more on LinkedIn, and that is because she's a professional. So she's in tech. I think she does coding, vibe coding, and all those things. I don't really know much about it, but it is how she now tells her own story, how she explains things. Those are the things. Yeah, what I mean by when I say each platform has their own content forms, I'm going there. So that's why I'm starting with the different platforms that you can post on. So there's LinkedIn. I don't expect you to be posting your vlog on LinkedIn. I also don't expect you to be posting um so the way you tell story on LinkedIn is different from the way you tell story on Instagram. Instagram is a video format. Is a video is in it's more of videos that would grab the attention of people on Instagram. So if you are all those people that want to write long paragraphs, you are better at writing, I would advise you that you go into blogging, or you use blogging for your content. It's not bad if you're a content writer, you're still a content creator. If you do more of writing than you sit down to record or you talk, then it will be better that you use LinkedIn, especially if you're a professional. You use blog. If you are more into video, you use Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. YouTube YouTube videos are long videos. If your type of content is 2 to 3 minutes video, then it's not YouTube. Those are not the type of YouTube. Those are not the type of videos for YouTube. But if you are more of like someone who talks for long, your type of content is something that you discuss for long, then YouTube. If you like you just want to TikTok. I joined TikTok last year. TikTok, I feel like TikTok is a different space on its own. I joined TikTok last year. I think in May when I moved to Canada, and in 3 weeks I got 1,000 followers. I've been on Instagram for, like, my creator page has been there for 1 year, and I'm less than 500 followers. TikTok is a platform that you have to be just yourself. You can just wake up and just post on TikTok. Instagram, you have to do editing, you have to do color grading, you have to do all those good stuff. But for TikTok, just post as you are. But the problem with TikTok is it sometimes gets overwhelming. There are too many people on TikTok. I could not handle it. I had to leave. I've not opened my TikTok account in like a month because sorry, sorry. You know, I told you that it's my first experience. I don't usually talk this much. Okay, TikTok is a place where it's low effort. Yeah, I think for low effort type of content, TikTok is your place. TikTok is also, for me, I feel like TikTok is also, that's my own perspective. TikTok is also more of entertainment type of type of type of thing. TikTok is more of entertainment. People go to TikTok. I go to TikTok when I want to have a good laugh, but not when I want to learn something serious. That is my own perspective. So if you are maybe you want to start creating skits is TikTok is the best place for you. Now let me go into content forms. There are different forms of content. We have short videos, we have carousels, we have stories, Insta stories. Your stories are, when if you post on your stories, you're also making content, you're also creating content. We have long form videos. Now for YouTube, that's what I said when I said that there are different types of content that you can post on different pages. If your type of content is long form videos, then YouTube is for you. Like, if you want to teach, for example, if you want to teach how to, if your type of if you want to teach, like you want to teach about ah, what would you teach about? Maybe like animation. You want to do, if your type of content is not, you want to just do 2 to 3 minutes, this is the arc for this is this thing. If you want to sit down and really teach people how to do maybe animation, maybe graphics designing, you want to sit down and teach properly, then YouTube is where you should go. If you want to do vlogs, if you want to do vlogs, TikTok and Instagram. Lifestyle, TikTok and Instagram. If you want to write, LinkedIn. If you're a career person and you're more, your type of content is more into something serious, let me just put it that way. If you're into something serious, then TikTok, I mean, LinkedIn is where you should be. Now, I'm going to um yeah, Instagram and so when I say Instagram and TikTok is, I mean, Instagram and Facebook, they are linked together. So Instagram, and when you post, there's a way you can set your page on Instagram that as you are posting on Instagram, for example, anytime I post on Instagram, it goes to my page on Facebook. So they are linked together. So when I mention Instagram, then Facebook is also part of it. Now, um, what we are supposed to go into next is how to edit with CapCut and how to make carousels. But I want that to be the last thing. So the things you'll be doing last will be how to edit on CapCut, how to make carousels. I don't know if you know what is carousels, but at the end of this video, I'm going to show you what carousels mean. I'm also going to show you how to make carousels that stands out. I'm going to use my page as the example of what carousels look like and how you can create them. Now, when people say that they want to create content, you've already made up your mind. So this is the first step for me when you want to start creating content. First step is make up your mind that I want to start creating content. When you make up your mind if you want to start creating content, then the next thing is what type of content do I want to create? What is my niche? What are my content pillars? What do I want to talk about? When you've made up your mind about that, I'm also going to discuss at the end of the class. Can you please mute your mic? I'm going to also tell you how to.
I don't but inside.
Hey, I beg go off your mic, please. Thank you. How to find your niche. How to find if you are not if you if you've not been able to make up your mind that even after all this my after all this my talk, you don't still know how to find your niche.
Divine.
Hey,
Sorry.
if you don't if you don't know how to find your niche, I'm going to give you the arc that you can use to find your niche. Yeah, as I was saying. So you've made up your mind. You know that this is your niche. What are the things that you actually need to start creating content? You know the first thing you need? Yourself. Yourself, yeah. You are the content. You used to see plenty people talk on like all those creators. I am the content. You are the content. So you need yourself. You need your voice. You need yourself. We want to see you. Then after that, you know the next thing. You need your phone. You want to start creating content. You want to go and buy a camera. You want to go and buy GX, Canon, something, something. You are not even sure of what you want to start creating, but you want to go and buy camera. You don't need a camera. You need your phone. A phone with a good storage, actually. So you need your phone with a good storage. I'm not going to lie to you. If you are a beginner, you want to start creating content, and you do not want to start you do not want to start the frustration of dealing with space. You start creating content, and before you know, you even think you recorded a 2 minute video, then you check the video and you see that it stopped recording 10 seconds into the video because your phone's memory is full. So you need a phone with a good camera, number one. Now, by a good camera, I mean for an iPhone. I'm an iPhone person. I'm not going to say I know much. I know that a lot of people used to say that start from where you are, but and we've seen creators that started from where they are using their Android phones. By Android phones, if you are using Samsung, if you are using Google Pixel, you are big. You're not part of the people I'm talking to here. If you want to start, if you have a techno phone, you can start with that, but just know that you have to upgrade. You really have to upgrade, because it can be frustrating if when you record content with those type of phones. Sometimes it lags. Sometimes editing can be really frustrating on those type of phones. But like everyone will say, start from where you are, but just know that you need an iPhone, and by an iPhone, maybe start from an XR. Yeah, an XR. What's the one before XR? iPhone 7. If you start with an iPhone 7, the problem what an iPhone 7 will give you is that the phone is small. It's not going to be so editing will be challenging, but you just have to, well, if that is what you have, then you can start with it, but just have it at the back of your mind that you have to upgrade soon. Then after your phone, the next thing you will need is tripod. A tripod is Where's my tripod? I was using it to create content before I came here. But I would like to believe that we all know what a tripod is. Do we know what a tripod is?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So you also need a tripod and a tripod stand. Is it tripod stand they call it a tripod? But you can start with all those ones that look like selfie stick. You don't have to go and get this big one. Please let me stand up so that I can show you what I'm saying. You don't have to start with this type, this big one. You can start with all those small ones. I can't find mine. I'll do it just It was just here now, but I can't find it. But you can start with a tripod. And the tripod, what a tripod would help you do is it helps you create everywhere. I'm in my sister, I'm in my sister's makeup studio. But not like a studio. Is She does makeup here. It's the basement of my house. Okay, so you can start with all those small ones, and that is because ideas don't only come to you when you're in your house. Sometimes you can be outside, you can be with your friends, you can be No, not that kind. That's how basement is like it I mean Canada, and basement is like the bottom, the ground floor of the house. So, oh okay, sorry, my sister has brought. Hello, you don't break oh. Okay, so this is my own tripod. Can you see that? So it extends. It can take full videos, and especially for someone who wants to start creating blogs, he wants to do lifestyle content, you would need you need a tripod, because you might want to go out and an idea just pops in, but because there is nobody, you don't have to always wait for someone to record you. If you've seen my page, you see that I have, I'll say, a lot of pictures. Most of my pictures on my page, I take them by myself. Most of my content, I record them by myself. I sometimes go out to like parks around me to shoot content. When I want to record my talking head videos, I have to put my phone on a tripod stand so that I can record myself. So you definitely, the first thing you need is a phone. You need a tripod too. Now, in the absence of a tripod, there are ways to go around it. I did a content where I had to put my phone in a mug and put it on the table to record the content, because I needed two tripods for that video, but I didn't have a second tripod, so I had to put my phone in a mug. So you can still, in the beginning stage, you can still like improvise, just find your way around it. Then the next thing you will need is, I won't say this. Okay, let me arrange this in this order. So the first thing is yourself. The second thing is your phone. The third thing is your tripod. The fourth thing is your editing software. For me, I use Edits and I use CapCut. I Edit is free when I checked last. Edit is free last time I checked, but it's limited. There isn't so much things you can do with edits. So I prefer CapCut, and that is what I'm going to show you. In fact, I'm going to let me give you expo. I'm going to show you three videos. I'm going to edit three videos in this class at the end of the class. So when I finish all this by talk, that will move to action. I'm going to show you how to edit three videos. These three videos, I've not edited them before. In fact, I recorded them this morning. I want it to be as real as possible so that you'll see how my how I sit down and edit my video. They are talk down videos, but you're gonna see them. And the next thing you need is notes. For me, I use my WhatsApp. I use WhatsApp. I have another number. So if I anytime I see an idea or an idea comes to my head, I send it to that number on my WhatsApp, so that I'm not when I want to create content, I don't lack ideas. If I see an idea and I feel like, oh, this idea is cool, it could be in another niche, it could be in another niche or another thing entirely. I just transfer it, I just send it to that number, so that when by the time and you are not, alternative is to save it on your Instagram, save it in Instagram. But probably where you save something, you are probably never going to go back there. But WhatsApp, you are always going to see your WhatsApp. So and pin that wherever you are saving it to, pin it, so that as you are seeing it, you can be reminded that, oh, I said I wanted to shoot this content, or I wanted to film this particular content, and it's at the top of your this thing. Most of us will save videos, like them, say, in fact, the ones that we want to watch, we'll say we want to watch it later, but we almost never go back there. So that is it for the things you need to actually start. For tripods in Nigeria, you don't have to get the most expensive one. You don't have to get the fancy one. There's really nothing fancy about tripod. What you need is a sturdy one. One that is, I got one before I left, and even the one I brought to Canada here until my son broke it. And it was 12,000 naira thereabouts. So you can get something like that to just ring lights. Yeah, okay. I said I said this thing. Now we are going to go to lights. Lights are good, very necessary, but no, would I say very necessary? It's good. It's okay. I'll say that light is good. It makes your content better. But in the absence of light, like all this let me stand up again. So this is a light here, but you don't have to start with all these ones, especially as a beginner. You don't have to start with all those ones. You can still start creating your content before you get the light. Now it is in the order of things. If you want to start, if you are just starting, except you have money, if it is a good investment, if you have the money, you can get it. But it's not like until I get light, I can't start creating content. Until I buy my light, I can't start creating content. I'm going to show you in this video how to lighten up your content, even if you recorded it without light. Um, then another thing you need to get is mic. Mics are good as well, but I am of the opinion that it is better to save up and get a good mic than just get a mic that would be. There are some audios that you listen to and I feel like this person for this. Sorry, I speak a lot of pidgin. This person for no just use this mic at all, because the quality that will come out from that mic is not even it. So in this, by the time I'm showing you how to edit on CapCut, I'm going to show you how to make your audio better, even if you recorded it without mic. Audio better, even if you recorded it without mic. Um, so let's go over that list again. The first thing you will need is yourself. The next thing is your phone, a good phone with a good memory and a good camera. And by good phone, I mean anything starting from iPhone X, XR, XS, iPhone X is a good deal. You would also need your CapCut subscription. You need your cam. I would always suggest that if you are using CapCut, use the Pro version. CapCut Pro. If you're using Canva as well, use the Canva subscription. And I'm going to show you why at the end of this video when we start editing in CapCut and this thing. Now, how to avoid burnout. It's easy to get burnt out. I also get burnt out sometimes. And it's it's when you know yourself. Like I said, content creation, you can't separate yourself from content creation. You know yourself. You know that. Let me use myself as an example once again. I am a solo mom, or solo parent. I'm solo parenting in Canada here. I work. I i do so many things. It would be very unrealistic of me to say that I want to post two contents per day for the next. I want to be posting. I want to be posting two times every day for 2 times every day. Like that's my posting schedule. It is not realistic. It is not realistic for me, because so someone who maybe who is trying to get admission into university, who is always at home, they can decide to do that. I cannot. So the first thing you have to do to avoid burnout is to be realistic with yourself. Tell yourself that this is my schedule and this is what I can work with. This is what is comfortable for me. Is the English comfortable? But this is what, let me put it as, this is what is realistic for me. And for realistic for people who are in the working class, I would say that start with 3 videos per week. I mean, 3 to 4 posts per week. Now, 3 to 4 posts per week, you can be video, you can, yeah. Convenience is also not the best place to be. I would have said convenient, but convenience can be that. Me, left to me, if I want to be convenient, I will not even be posting at all, because editing is hard. Editing is not something simple. So if I want to just do something comfortable and convenient, I'll not post at all. But you have to push yourself, because you know what you're aiming for. So I'll say that's realistic. I'll just make do with that realistic. Now you have to be realistic with yourself and know that this is my schedule. This is what I can take. This is what I can do in a week. That is how to build consistency. It is better that you post 3 videos every week. I mean, 3 to 4 videos every week than for you to post 3 videos for 2 weeks straight, every day for 2 weeks straight. And because you've exhausted all the things in your head, you now don't post for the next 1 month. That is not consistency. You consistently posted for 1 week, then you ghosted. It's not realistic. Another thing is you have to evolve. You have to try your hands on different things. You have to um it could be, you can experiment with carousels, you can experiment with short form videos, you can experiment with b-rolls, you can experiment with just keep experimenting till you find yourself, because you are just starting. You don't know what would work, you don't know what is not going to work. So experiment with different things, but make sure that it doesn't now go outside of your niche, or it doesn't go outside of your content pillars, but just keep experimenting different types of content. Just keep rotating. Another thing is, I always advise this, and the reason I had a screenshot that I posted, that I saved on my phone, but it's going to be so hard because I'm not streaming with my phone. Don't be too, as a beginner content creator, don't be too fixated on numbers. And by numbers, I mean followers. That's the mistake a lot of creators make. You're like you're saying to yourself that, oh, I don't have up to 1,000 followers, or I've not even gotten to 1,000 followers. The honest truth is, you probably do not need 1,000 followers. I said that almost 100 people registered for this class, even though my follower count on Instagram is less than 500. Some people will have 10,000 or more followers. Let me not put 10,000, but there are people who have more followers than me that can't do that numbers. Either they got the followers from, maybe they had a viral post that just went viral and people followed them, and after that they stopped engaging with their post. They don't even see their posts anymore. But I would advise that because, and again, there's really really little to that you can do to make someone follow you. I saw a post recently where someone says that she doesn't like this era where people just view your post and they don't like it. And I think that that is a thing now. People are now, they'll just see your post to press like, or to comment, or to press the follow button is now a challenge. People, maybe because of how Instagram algorithm work, the people I'm following, they will not bring their post to me. It is those that I'm not following. So people don't just feel like, well, whether I post you, whether I follow you or I don't follow you, I'm still going to see your post anyway. So what you should focus more on is the number of posts you put out, the maybe the engagement on those posts. And why I said the engagement on those posts is, the more people engage with your post, the more people Instagram would show it to. And that is how to get more people to see your post. At the end of the day, I'm still going to talk about brand deals. At the end of the day, what brands will look at most of the time, when you want to work with brands, what they would focus on, what they will look at is your wait, let me look for the name of that thing. Your reach. Ehen. What they will look at is your reach. So you can have 10,000 followers, but if your reach is, my account, I have two accounts on Instagram. I have one that has over 7,000 followers. I have the one that has less than 1,000. I can tell you for a fact that the reach of my account with less than 1,000 followers is way more than the reach of my account with 7,000 followers. And that is because more people are seeing my post, my page that has 400 and something followers, than the one that has 7,000 followers. That's just how Instagram works. And I've seen people that recently saw a page that the person has, I think, 20 something thousand followers. And I'm seeing the number of views on the person's video. I'm seeing 200 and something. So you can't be too fixated on numbers, because it is not you, it is Instagram. You can only do your best. And by your best, it means that you use catchy hooks, you use videos that are clear, you use videos that you create videos that are clear, videos that are relatable. But there's really nothing you can do to force the Instagram. There are tips, there are tricks, but it is not a guarantee that it will work. So don't be too fixated on them. That's just my advice. Then another thing I'll say is, don't compare. Don't compare your numbers, don't compare your followers, don't compare. Don't compare your page with another person's page. Or don't say that this is how this person is doing it, I want to do it that way. Because if you want to force yourself, and that way that you want to do it is not natural, it doesn't come natural to you. you are going to be burnt out because you are constantly trying to become someone else that you're not. And you cannot, originality will always, authenticity will always, it will always win. Then another thing I would also advise is, it is better that you are you are doing something, a doer. I think, what did they say? There's a way they say it, that a doer is better than I would do, or something like that. Just do it. It is better that you start now and you grow as you are doing it, than for you to say that, okay, I will start when I know how to do 100 transitions on Instagram, I mean on CapCut. That is when I'm going to start creating my own content. In fact, what might even draw people to you is, I knew this person when they were not. There are some people that I follow and I feel like, I
Oh,
was there
sorry.
when I knew this person when they were not this professional. There are even people who look at me that like that. That I wasn't always so. My contents were not always this good. I saw some of my old videos and I was like, what was I doing here? So it's better that you start from where you are and get better along the line, than for you to keep waiting that, okay, it is when I get better. It is when I get better. Now let's move to how to make money from creating content and social media. This one is quite like this for me, and that is because you can make it. It is no brainer. You can make it. It is a no brainer. You can make money from content creation, but I'm not so comfortable with this recent trend where everybody is trying to tell you that there is a lot of money on social media. From my own perspective, and that is my own unapologetic perspective, most of these people shouting that there's money on social media, you have to learn how to create content, you have to do this, are those that maybe want to sell you a course on how to start creating content, or I will I will take water. I usually don't talk for this much. I don't talk for this long. I'll take water. Okay, thank you. Most of those that tell you that there's money on social media, there's crazy money, people are making millions of money, they're making bastard money, and especially those that are always showing you that they have money or they made 1 million from content creation, are those that probably want you to buy their course. Don't say this one outside though, that I was the one that told you, but they are most likely people who want to sell you their course and use you to make that money that they said they have. That's my own opinion, like I said. But there are actually genuine ways to make money from content creation. The first one is when you offer service, when you offer a service. And offering a service is, for example, what I do where I work presently is I manage social media pages and I create content for them. And creating content for them is because I learned that skill of I learned editing skill. I learned how to make carousels. I learned how to do voiceovers. People pay for that service. People just genuinely like, for example, if you're someone who does a lot of voiceovers, people just um a brand might be looking for someone who can do voiceover for them. They just like the vibe of your voice or how you talk, and they feel like their own audience will relate to that. And that is why they would sometimes pay you, brands will sometimes pay you for your service as a voiceover artist, or to pay you to do editing for them. Just like how you edit your own videos. So someone might not necessarily be a brand. It can be maybe another creator that you can offer that service to. There are also services that people you've seen that now the people are saying that everybody's a content creator, because if you want to go to a party, most especially in Lagos, when Lagos babes want to attend parties, they will get the photographer, they will get someone to create content and do all those showing video for them. But if you are very good with content create, I mean, if you are very good with video editing, People will call you for jobs. You just have to pitch yourself or put yourself out there, and that is, they will see it based on what you are doing yourself. Another way to make money from content creation is by working with brand partnerships. And for brand partnerships for beginners, sometimes brands will want to pay you with products. It depends on, like someone was mentioning here, that tripod for Christmas gifts. It depends on where you are right now in the beginning stage. In fact, if you see a brand that is willing to give you something that you need, not something you don't need, something that you need in exchange for content, just do it. But as you get better, you start charging for those services. I recently saw a creator in Nigeria saying that, oh, um they paid that their rate is 450,000 for a video, and I'm like, "Oh, you people make so much money. I never knew." So brands will reach out. They want you to do user generated content for them, because that's one of the type of content that is I also do marketing as well, and that is one of the type of that's one marketing strategy that is very important right now for every brand. So if you create content, people brands will be willing to pay you to review their items, to review their products, to just even post about them on your brand, to attend brand events. So those are brand partnerships. They come, but I don't want. They come, but in the beginning stage, to be honest, sometimes you have to work in exchange. You have to work in exchange for products, maybe not for money. But when you get to you would also know when you got into that stage that in exchange for my service, I can no longer accept products. I have to start collecting money. Am I good? Am I making sense? I'm not so comfortable with the fact that I'm not getting a lot of feedback, and I feel like I'm talking to myself. Okay. Maybe once in a while, just be helping me to be dropping thumbs in the video, or emojis or something. Then the next way you can make money from content creation is digital products. And digital products, by the name, means products that you cannot see. So digital products include ebooks, it includes templates, it includes ebooks, it includes classes like this one I'm hosting. I i i i i know that for this type of class, a coach might probably charge. I'm not even bluffing. I know that you cannot get it for anything less than 30 to 40 to 50,000. And I know that there are people who actually charge more for, and they won't even say as much as things that I've said in this class. You understand? So when you start, when you start is not the time to start saying that, oh, you are selling. You have to be honest. That is one thing I feel like is missing in digital products industry, if there's anything like that right now. I feel like a lot of people are not honest with maybe their numbers, maybe their this thing. A lot of people are not honest. But one thing that will stand you out is if you are honest. You can sell if you have a template that you use for example, Canva. By the time we go to Canva and I edit, people might see a particular template that you are using, and they feel like, I really like this template. Can you can okay, let me do it this way. For templates, I don't know the stage that some of us are in content creation. So that's why I'm trying to not um be used too much of content creation terminologies. But template is a like something that has been done for you. Template is a template. So maybe you like how this person's carousels usually looks, and the person decides to monetize it. They can sell it for a price. Yes, like a sample. Then when by the time you can now edit it, there's also loots for CapCut. You can also sell if you're very good with editing. You can now decide to start selling your loots. That's like your settings, so that anytime someone wants to create a content and they want it to look like that's your own content, they just have to copy and paste it. There's also digital products like ebooks. I don't think Bamike is here. There is Bamike is not in this class, but she does what she does is she's a storyteller. Like she writes stories, not storyteller in branding. She's a storyteller. She writes books, and I've been meaning to even reach out to that. Does she know that she can actually put those short stories that she posts? She can put it in an ebook and put it up for sale. She just has to market it very well, or find she has to find her audience and then market it to them, and she can make money from it. If it is you can make money from, for example, if you're like a fitness coach, you can make money from maybe community. You have a community of people who wants to uh maybe gain weight in 20 days, or I don't know how you people do it. I've not lost weight, I've not gained weight, but let me just use that example. Like you have people who want to gain weight or lose weight in 20 days. You can put them in a community, in a class, or where, and you can be posting maybe exercises, those those good things. So that those are digital products. So you can make money from digital products, but like I said, I don't want it to be like that's like it can be like an end goal when you're setting your goals. Don't let that be the first goal for you, because it can sometimes be frustrating, because after 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, some people serve in a year, they probably don't make money from content creation. And will you now say because oh you've not made money from that, then you're going to stop? I don't think that's the best thing. The money will still come. If you know how to go about it, the money will still come, but don't let that be the first thing at the top of your mind that you want to do with content creation. The money will come, but you just have to build a community first. You have to be consistent first. You have to do all those work first before you start thinking about I want to make money. I want to make money. So that's it for that. Before we go into CapCut and Canva, is there anyone who has any question? If you have any questions so far, you can unmute yourself. Questions, comments, or anything, you can unmute yourself before we go into CapCut. Nobody has question. Please ask your question, Chris. You can unmute yourself or you can drop it in the chat box.
All right. Hi guys.
Yeah, hello.
Uh, I'm I'm a video editor, yeah. And one thing that I would say is, like you said earlier, it's
Yeah,
it's very, should I say, assuring or comforting or good in a way when you see people that have common interests in creatives. And I feel like
yeah,
that is something that the creative space has
yeah,
that what's it called? Other people don't have, like lawyers and all those other jobs. So like my
yeah.
question is, like right now, I'm in a place where there are not that many creative people. So
Okay.
I find that most of the time I'm doing like work by myself, or if I'm like shooting a short film and I need like actors or something like that, I would get people, but those people like don't really have that, how will I say, understand the creative aspects. So my
Yes.
stuff will end up being like lackluster and stuff. So if I end up shooting by myself, I always end up tired because it's just like a one man team. I guess
Mm.
my question would be, in those situations, how could you, would I say, find the inspiration or have reasons to keep going? Because I already have, there are people that have said that my work is good, is getting somewhere, but
Okay.
just the place that I am right now, or not having people to support that, it's making it hard to keep it up.
Okay. So, are you done?
Oh yes, 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 yes.
Yeah. So I would first ask that where are you?
Uh, Nigeria in Port Harcourt.
And I do not want to believe that there are no people, there are no other creatives that you can collaborate with in Port Harcourt.
Not that there are no other creatives, but
You mean
well,
people
if
that
they
you
are
can? Do you know? Do you know anyone who is doing something like what you're doing?
so far, I haven't met anyone that is doing not necessarily video editing. I know video editors, but
Yeah.
the branch of content I am entering,
Yeah. So the brand of content you are entering is, you said you create short films. If I got that correctly.
yes, yes. And so far, like most of the people that I know that do short films are either based in places like Lagos or Abuja. Like I have like a personal connection with, like I know them on a
Mm,
personal level. Yeah.
mm,
So they're either based in Lagos or Abuja or like a place, America, like different places.
yeah.
So
But I still don't get the limitation here. Is it like there's limitation with getting actors, or there's limitation with is that
I'm
what you mean?
no, I'm saying the limitation is coming from keeping basically giving yourself a reason to keep creating content. Because if how will I say it? If it's like having a team, if you have a team of people that are
Yeah.
creatives, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
even
Mm-hmm.
if you're not doing the same thing,
Yeah.
like like you could be a video editor and someone does graphics and someone does like social media management for different brands.
Mhm.
Like you
Yeah.
can be around people that are doing different things, but they are still creatives. So it is giving you that um push to keep going.
Yeah.
But me, I can't say that I have that. Although I do know people, it's not as easy here.
Yes.
I don't know if
But
my question makes sense. Yeah.
yeah, I get your question. I'm just still positive that if you know other people, so there are not much people where you are presently, but there are other people elsewhere doing what you want to do. I feel like there's a way you can build a connection with those people too, even if they are outside, except that you need them to always come into. I don't create films, so I don't know how their production process is like, but if you if you if you if you if you can create or connect with those other people that are outside, that's a strategy. That's one way to go about it. Connect even if they are not inside, constantly talking to them or even sharing these things with them, because they can relate more. And an act to build this connection, even if you don't know them personally, follow them, comment constant, not comment, not constantly, not in a way that would now look like waiting this one define, but comment strategically. Yeah, comment strategically on their posts. And that is one thing that has worked for me. Oh. If I see a creator that I like, and maybe I want to get their perspective on things, or I follow them. After some time, I comment strategically on their post before I reach out to them. Those are the OGs. Those are the people that probably have more experience than you in this field. They might be able to give you a better advice. Number two is, this is why you need to start creating content and talk about this particular challenge that you're talking about. It should be one of the things that you discuss. You'll be surprised at how many people are having this same issue that you have. And they are just like, "Ah, nobody is, I can't find a lot of people that I want to create content with." They are also in their own place saying that I can't find a lot of people. Tag your location when you post. There are people who are also in this same, in this same, what this issue that you have. I can bet you that there are other people that have the same issue. So you can start with if telling a story, tell the story about, this is the challenge I face, about with being a content creator in Port Harcourt or being a videographer in Port Harcourt. There are not much people here. Start creating content. Start putting yourself out there. You'll be surprised that people will actually find you. Your tribe will find you. Your community will find you. Did that answer your question, Chris? Okay. Is there anybody that has another question? I'm trying to check the chat box. Okay. So nobody else has another question. I'm going to.
I have a question.
Okay.
I have a, I have a
Yeah.
question.
Yeah. Please go ahead.
Guys, so
Eh?
as a new content creator, they don't have an idea of
Okay.
maybe using the apps,
Okay.
Canva,
Yeah.
editing and all that. Do I have to take classes for it,
No. So I'm going to show
or how do I
you.
get to learn?
I'm going to show you at the end of this. After this question and answer stage, I'm going to show you how to edit simple, beginner friendly videos on CapCut. And I'm also going to, yeah, and I'm also going to show you how to do carousels on. I'm going to explain what carousels are and how to edit them on Canva. So that's the last thing.
Okay,
That's
thank
what we are
you.
going to use to round up the class. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Is there any other person? Okay. So if we don't have more questions, let's move to I don't know if we should start with carousels or we start with let's start with because the phone I will use for the carousel is on my other phone. But let's start with CapCut. So for CapCut, I'm going to start sharing my screen now. Okay. Is my screen showing? Hello? Okay. So I'm going to start with this app right here. This one. This is the app that is called CapCut. Let me show you from App Store on App Store. This one that has 2026 that has open in front. That's the app that is called CapCut. So you're going to open it. If you've not installed CapCut on your phone, you have to install CapCut on your phone, either from your Play Store or from what they call it? Yeah, Play Store or Apple Store. So you have to first download CapCut on your phone. Register. When you download CapCut, you have to register, and this is it here. I already have CapCut on my phone, so it's already installed. Now we are going to edit three types of video in this class. The first video we are going to edit is a transition video. Depending on if you are, and for transition videos, the people that need transition videos are people who probably create content like fashion and beauty, or transition is also a way to grab people's attention. So it can be a good hook if you want to start creating content. But if you want to just know how to create transition videos, then this video is for you. Are you seeing my screen?
Yes, coach.
Okay. So when you download CapCut, this is what your this is what is going to be on your when you download and register on CapCut. Download and log in. What do you call it? Download and log in on CapCut. This is what your feed is going to look like. If you want to bring in a new video, if you want to edit a video, so you have to have recorded the video on your phone first and bring the video into CapCut. Bring the video into CapCut, to import it into CapCut, you have to click on this place that says new video. Then click on new video. I recorded a series of video this morning, so I'm going to use one of them. So this is it. Just click on the video and click on add. Now this is the video. Let me just play the video for you so that you'll see. It's a video where I was trying to do a transition video. I'll just try to record the video so that I see what I'm trying to do. So it's just a simple transition video. I just transitioned from not wearing a cap or not wearing a wig to wearing a wig. Now this is the beginning of the video. The first thing the first thing I do when I want to edit this type of video is to color grade. I like to color grade everything first before I start cutting it. And that is so that the clips are not looking different. So to color grade, now all these things that you're seeing, can you see all these places that have split, volume, animations, effects, delete, speed, beats, crop, duplicate, replace, overlay? All those are called icons. Are you with me?
Yes, coach, you're with you.
Yeah, okay. So all these are called icons. When you want to edit a video, the first thing you're going to do is click on that video. When you import a clip into CapCut, it's going to look this way. So click on that clip that you have imported. Move it to a place where your face is showing, at least your body is showing. Don't If you want to color grade, you can't color grade with this one that is an empty clip that I'm not there. I need to be in the video, I need to be in the frame to see what the video is going to look like. Now, this is the raw state of this video, and I want to color grade this video now. We are going to look at it together. So to color grade it, I'm going to click on this edit icon, this first edit icon. I'm going to click on it. Then I'm going to go to, and for context, I recorded this video without any light setup. I'm in the basement. Okay, there are ceiling lights, so I didn't use any external lights. I mean, what they call them. I didn't use any ring light. I didn't use any LED lights or anything. So I click on, remember, I clicked on this edit. Then I'm going to keep scrolling till I find adjust. I'll click on adjust. And all these places, all the things here are things that would make my video look sharper, either brighter, and all that. So you have the option of, if you're a beginner, you have the option of just clicking on this auto adjust. Let's click on auto adjust. This is what auto adjust did to my video. If you want to see what the before looks like and what the after looks like, you're going to click on, just press the video down. Can you see the before? Can you see the after? So this is before of the video. Sorry. This is before of the video and this is after the video. If I feel like the editing is too much and I want to reduce it, I can reduce it here or increase it here. Remember, this is the before of the video. This is what the video looks like before, and this is what the video looks like now. Let me bring it down so that you can see. This is what the video looks like before, and this is what it looks like after. But let me say that I don't want to use the auto adjust because sometimes the auto adjust too can be quite dicey. Maybe it will give you something you don't like. So I'm going to say I don't want auto adjust. I'm going to do the adjustments by myself. I'm going to do the color grading by myself. For my own when I was talking about templates the other time, I mentioned loots. Loots is it's the outcome of a video after you edit it. Not that how do I explain loots? Looks is just how your videos look. Sometimes people want their videos to look warm, not as bright. Some people like really light videos. Some people like videos um that are looking yellowish. Some that are looking greenish. So it depends on how you want, and those are the things that makes your video original. Some I know of a creator that a video is usually very like light, is usually looking like maybe there's no light there, there's no it's not looking sharp, and that is just how she likes her videos. She sets it to that way. So it depends on the vibe of your video. Now for me, I usually like to you click on this brightness. Remember, you started with edit, then you went to adjust, then you came to brightness. I like to reduce my own brightness a little. Personal choice, because that is the vibe of my own videos. Then I come to contrast and I increase it a little by 1 or 2. Saturation, I do the same thing. But as I'm doing the video, I'm clicking to see the before and the after so that I can see the progress of my video. Remember, if you want to see what your video looks before or what it looks like after, just click down, just press the video down, like in the main frame of the video, just click it down. Then I go to brilliance. Brilliance is how to make your video appear like you add light in it. So if you want to make it, you can see this is the original of my video. But if I click on brilliance and I increase my brilliance to like 14, can you see? Can you see what my video was like before? And can you see what it looks like now? This has now those things that I pressed, reduce the brightness a little, increase the contrast by 1, increase saturation by 1, increase brilliance to like 14, sharpen it, then click on sharpen to like I like to leave my sharpen at 30. As I'm editing, I'm looking at what the before and the after looks like so that my before will not even be better than my after. So then sharpen to like 30, 38, 31, thereabouts. For a beginner, that's enough. For a beginner, I'm going to be honest with you, that is enough. But for a beginner, that is enough. And just click on this mark here. Just click on it. Mark. Now that is the video. We are still going to move to the editing part. Now this is the video. There are several takes in this video. I would have cut it before, but I just wanted you to see how a very realistic take on how I shoot my videos. So I wanted to show that I transitioned from not having air to having air. So this is the beginning of the video. So to cut out the parts that I don't need, I need to cut out the parts I don't need. Where the video actually started from was where I want the video to start from is where I put my feet on the ground. So, and there I have a lot of from me walking into this frame to putting away those things. I don't want all those ones to show. Where I'm looking away, I don't want it to show. So I would go to where I actually want it to show, where I actually want it to start from. Click on that video, then click on this place that has split. Can you see this split here? Click on it. Then the first frame before where it started, I'm going to delete that frame. And to delete that first frame, just click on that part. You can see that I clicked on that part. The video is already splitted, so I clicked on that part. Then after I splitted it, I go to delete, and I delete that part I don't need. Then now this is where my video starts from now. So the concept of this video is that as I did this, nobody will shoot my head in Jesus' name. Oh. But as I did this place where it looks like a gunshot, then by the time I'm bringing my head back up, I would have worn a wig. So I'm going to cut it from that place where my head went down. Split it. Then go all the way down to. So I want to show you how I. For transitions to make sense, wherever you are standing before, you have to mark that place so that by the time you are coming back, you have to be on that same exact place. And that's why I put those things on the ground, those pencils on the ground. Then I went to wear my wig and did all that. Now I've worn the wig and we're going to go back. You can see me going back to where I was actually standing before. And for your information, my phone was on a tripod. I do not move, don't let anything move that tripod for any reason. Nothing must move that tripod. Also remember the pose you wear before you started recording the video. So I took several takes of this one, but I didn't like them. And now let's move to, I think it's the last part that I actually now liked. So we're going to keep, I'll just let the video keep playing till it gets to the last part. Or no, I don't. This was the last one that I did before I left. And this is it here. So I'm going to come to this place where my head is. So I've worn the wig now, and this is where my head bends. So I'm going to click on it again. And I'm going to it split once again. Now the one that all those ones where I was doing several takes and all that, I would have to delete them. And let's see what we've done now. So it's still not smooth. You can see that this is not a smooth take. So I'm going to do a little bit of just chopping it to make sure that it actually looks clean. So I have to just, so either I delete, I can see that it is the place that has issue is where it's transitioning from this place. So you can see this white box, this little white box on the frames. That's where I'm going to, this one that has like one here. That's where I'm going to click on and either reduce the video. Let's play it again. I've reduced it. Let's play it again and see now. If I want to see a clearer view, so let's see what the video looks like now. I, let me go back to the class. Let me go back to the class. Can you all understand what I did? Can you all understand what I did? Hello? Have I been talking to myself? Did you see the transition? Okay. So you just drag it. You drag it. To reduce it, you just drag it. So look, I've clicked on that box. But I can make it like this. I can go this way, I can go this way, I can go this way, I can go this way. So I can increase it. I can make it smaller. Same thing when you want to reduce or increase the length of the other clip as well. So just click on that clip, then take it here, take it back, take it here, take it back, depending on what you want to do. So that video that was about 2 minutes long, now I just reduced it to 13 seconds, and that's because that's what I actually want to do. Oh, but I stopped sharing my screen. Did you see? Are you still seeing my screen? Okay. Okay, so that's how to do a transition video. And so for context, let me show you what the video looked like before. If I want to show you what the video looked like before, just go back to
Some
adjust.
rice now. So when we get home, we eat the shawarma.
So before color grading the video, this was what the video looked like. After I color graded it, this is what it looks like now. Then I've been able to also cut the parts that I don't need. And now this is what we have. After I've edited this video, if I want to save, okay, I want it to end at where I worked out. So I just cut off the extra part at the back as well. And to save the video, you have to click on this AI, this place that has AI UHD and has exports at the top right. This part that has AI UHD. Are you guys still seeing my screen? Ah, interesting. You didn't tell me now. Riches is the only one still seeing my screen. How about now? So this is my screen now. So when you want to export the video, you come down here.
Don't get started.
The best settings to export a video is export the video on this place that has resolution. Can
Hey,
you
let's go.
please
You're not eating the rice. Yeah,
can
thank
you
you.
please
Give my
hello? Can you please off your mic, please?
Mhm.
Now after you've edited the video on CapCut, if you want to export with these settings. Resolution, let your resolution be at, especially if you are you are uploading the video to Instagram. Export at 1080, the resolution, let it be at 1080p. The frame rate, let it be at 30 to 36, 35. This is the frame rate. Then let this byte rate, let it be at, I like mine to be at 16. Then switch off this AI, this HDR, switch off HDR, and then export the video. So after exporting the video, let me go to my gallery and see what the video looks like. So this is the video now. So if I want, then I can put a song. When I want to upload it on Instagram, I can decide to put a song on it, maybe a trending song. There could also be no. I could have also edited the video. I mean, this video to, maybe it was a song that inspired it, so I would have edited the video to match that song. But this one, I just wanted to show you how to cut and chop, how to chop and um, how to chop a video to feed into a transition, and how to export it. Now that's it for that first video. The second video, I would like to show you how to. So those kind of video, they are called short form videos. Transition videos, they are short form videos. It's just that's a form of that's a form of video. That's a form of content. Now another video I want to show you is this one. Let me import the video. So I want to import another video that I shot again this morning. I think it's this one. So I had done a these are called sit down videos and it's very good for those that want to teach or that just want to. Okay. Let me add this. Let me import the video into CapCut. Now these are called short form. These are called talking head videos where you sit down if you want to teach something, if you want to share an experience, if you want to gist.
Sorry, oh, we
This
can't see your screen.
You can't see my screen.
Yes,
Are you
we've
serious?
been dropping message on the chat.
Oh no. Hey God. Oh. So why did you stop seeing my screen?
Since I have been seeing it since.
Ah. Okay, let me go back. Let me just go back to that video. So that means you didn't even see the ending of the first story. You didn't see my export settings.
Yes, we didn't
No,
see.
we didn't see that.
Okay. Okay, let me go back there. So, but you saw into the part where I cut off the part that I don't need.
Yeah, we saw the split.
Okay. So you saw the split. Then when you want to export the video, you come to this part that has. Can you still see my screen?
Yes, keep going.
Okay. Okay. Then you come to this part that has AI, UHD, and export on the top right corner. If you want, that's how to save the video. So you've edited the video on CapCut, but you want to save it into your phone. So you come here and type on this place that has AI, UHD. Then the resolution. My phone is already set to my auto how I usually like is to export my videos. But if you're just starting, if you're downloading CapCut for the first time or using it for the first time, you have to bring your resolution to 1080p. If it is a video you want to post on Instagram, let your resolution where you before you export, let your resolution be at 1080p, your frame rate be at 30, and your byte rate let it be at 16. I like mine to be at 16. Then this optical flow, switch it off. This AI Ultra HD, switch it off. And to switch it off, this you just click on it, switch it, it's on now, then it's off, on, off. I like it off. This one to on, off, on, off. I switch it off. And after I've done that, I can now export. I export the video. Now to view the video, this is the video in on my phone now. This is how the video is. So I just come into my gallery and this is the video now. So it looks like I didn't leave there, but behind the scenes, you would have seen that I left there to go and pick the air. And if it's not that this is a teaching video where I just want it to be fast. If we had more time, I would have shown you. Maybe I would have done more transitions. Maybe I'll show you I change my clothes this thing. But you have to leave the scene at one time or the other. But the major thing you have to do is make sure you do not forget the position you were standing before you leave. Mark that place where you were standing before you leave. So do we have any question about the transition video?
No.
I didn't get when you talk about the HD. I think the network was poor.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
starting somebody now.
Wait, is anybody still not seeing my screen?
We're seeing it now.
Okay. All right. So for the what I was saying, okay, when I want to export to the new video, I'll show you. Now another video I'll show you how I edit is my talking head videos. For my talking head videos, this is what I usually do. Same thing, bring in the video, import the video. This is the video I want to use. And I shot it as an appreciation video so it's an appreciation video of the class. If you've seen my page, you'd have seen my studio setup. So this is what my setup. I will add it, import the video. To import the video, just do the same
Wait,
thing.
what?
And this is what's wait, let me reduce the volume of this video first. And let me play it first so that you can see that it's not usually the smooth videos you see on my page are not, that is not how the videos usually is. I have to do chopping and chopping.
Wait, what? I still can't believe this. This still feels so surreal to me. Almost 100 sign-ups and over 60% of those that sign up attended the masterclass. This is like one of the... Wait, what? I still can't believe this. Almost 100 sign-ups and... Oh, shit. Wait, what?
So can you see that? Can you see the process that goes on behind the scenes for me to record
Wait,
it?
what? Almost 100 sign-ups and... Wait, what? Almost 100 sign-ups and...
But that's it, just to show you that this is how the videos usually look like before I now cut it, and then it looks like it. But remember, the first thing you will need to do, and because this one is a video that the sound is going to be on, I'm going to show you how I recorded this video without a mic. And before I export, to get my sound to sound better, what I will just do is, you can see this place, the same thing we did in the first video. Just click on edit, but this time click on volume, and for volume, increase this volume to 1000. I won't increase it to 1000 now because it's going to be entering the audio of the class. Or yeah, I'm not going to increase it to 1000. I'm going to increase it to 1000 at the end of the class. So we're just going to leave it at 40, this 40 that it is now. Then I'm going to make the audio sound better by, remember I clicked on edit and I toggled to this part. Just keep toggling till you see enhance audio, or no, you see enhance voice. Then I'm going to click on enhance voice and I'm going to switch it on. It's going to take a little while. It's going to take some time. That's because it's an AI feature, so it takes time to actually, yeah. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same edit, adjust to color grade. Click on edit and click on adjust. The same thing. That's like my default settings. So I reduce the brightness. Wait, I need it to be I need it to be where my face is showing. When you're editing your video, let it be where your face is showing. Adjust. I reduce my brightness by like 3, depending on how I want it, if I'm comfortable. Then increase contrast to like 2, increase saturation to 2 or 3. Brilliance. If I want the video to look like I add light in it, you can see what brilliance does to the video. This is it at without any brilliance, but when I increase the brilliance, it makes it look like it's like the video is brighter than, like maybe there to make it look like there was light when I was recording the video. So I increase my brightness. I increase the brilliance to like 15. Then sharpen. I sharpen to 30. And to see what the video was like before and now. This is what the video was like before. This was what the video was like before. And this is it after I've enhanced it. So you can see that the difference is like clear. Then I save that settings. And then I keep playing the video, keep playing it till.
Wait, what? I still can't believe this. This still feels so surreal to me. Almost 100 sign-ups, and over 60% of those that sign up attended the masterclass. This is like one of the.
Okay. So I don't want all those parts.
Wait, what? I still can't believe this. This still feels so surreal to me. Almost 100 sign-ups, and over 60% of those that.
Okay, so let me start from. I want it to start from where I'm sitting on the table. I mean, on the chair. So click on it, split, and delete the first part.
Wait, what? I still can't believe this. This still feels so surreal. Almost 100 sign-ups, and over 60% of those that sign up attended the masterclass. This is like one of the. Wait, what? I still can't believe this. Almost 100 sign-ups, and.
So I had several takes of this part.
Wait,
So I know that the last one. Let me look for the last one. So I'm not just keeping you here.
almost 100 sign-ups, and. Oh. Okay. Wait, what? Almost 100 sign-ups for the beginner creator. Wait, what? Almost 100 sign-ups for the beginner. Wait, what? Almost 100 sign-ups for the beginner creator blueprint. Wait, what? Almost 100 sign-ups for the beginner creator blueprint masterclass, and out of the
Okay, so I think this was the part I finally got it.
wait,
I have to still delete the first part. Split, then delete.
wait, what? Almost 100 sign-ups for the beginner creator blueprint masterclass, and out of the almost 100 that registered, over 60% of you showed up. And for this, I am so grateful. This still feels so surreal to me. If you had asked me 2 weeks ago, I would have said that I don't think I want to do this. But I made the effort. You came, you supported me, you reshared, you reposted, you dropped your likes and your comments. And here we are today. You can tell that there was a lot of learning and unlearning during the masterclass. You can see it from the testimonials I'm going to attach in this video. I'm just so grateful that I got the opportunity to do this. I got the opportunity to impact into people, to inspire them to start their own content creation.
This is their own touch now.
Please, can
So
you
don't
switch off
touch
your
in front
mic?
of this thing.
Can you off your mic, please?
Let me to do it. Oh God.
Please,
Pure water. No,
hello.
there's no cold water.
Please let me see who is disturbing us.
Hope it's not me.
It's you.
Sorry.
Yeah.
To inspire their
Okay. So
from the testimonials I'm going to attach in this video. I'm just so grateful that I got the opportunity to do this. I got the opportunity to impact into people, to inspire them to start their own content creation.
Okay. So
Opportunity to impact into people.
so I'm going to split it here again because I started rambling again
To
here.
start their own content creation. To inspire their what? To start their own content creation.
Yeah. So I'm going to take off.
To start their own content.
So I'm going to split it here again and take out this part.
Impact into people to start their own content creation journey, and I cannot wait to see all that is. And I cannot.
So I have to delete that part
Cannot wait.
that says, and I cannot wait,
Journey.
because I kept
All that is. See all that is. And I cannot. And I cannot.
So I have to cut that part off again.
Content creation journey. I cannot honestly. Creation journey, and I cannot honestly wait to see what you all are going to come up with after this class. Thank you so much. I'm just so grateful. This is an appreciation post. I don't want it to be too long, but I'm so thankful and grateful for all of you that turned up. Thank you so much, and see you at the top. Bye.
So I've deleted all the parts that I don't want in the video after. So it was a 2 minutes 57 seconds video, but now it's reduced to.
Wait, what? Almost 100 sign-ups for the beginner creator blueprint masterclass, and out of the 100, almost 100 that registered, over 60% of you showed up. And for this, I am so grateful. This still feels so surreal to me. If you had asked me 2 weeks ago, I would have said that I don't think I want to do this. But I made the effort. You came, you supported me, you reshared, you reposted, you dropped your likes and your comments. And here we are today. You can tell that there was a lot of learning and unlearning during the masterclass. You can see it from the testimonials I'm going to attach in this video. I'm just so grateful that I got the opportunity to do this. I got the opportunity to impact into people, to start their own content creation journey. And I cannot honestly wait to see what you all are going to come up with after this class. Thank you so much. I'm just so grateful. This is an appreciation post. I don't want it to be too long, but I'm so thankful and grateful for all of you that turned up. Thank you so much, and see you at the top. Bye.
So can you see the difference that the editing made to this video? Okay. Okay, so I'll stop sharing my screen. So do you have any question from that editing as well? Or do we all understand it? Or it's just like just be very honest with me. If it's like it's too complicated, then maybe I would have to schedule another class. Or okay, since we are going to be having a since we are going to be having a community, I'm going to be creating a community. Sorry. Since we're going to be creating a community after this, I can drop a more detailed. I'm going to drop not that I can. I'm going to drop a more detailed video of how to do this in the group. It's going to be a group on Telegram. I'm going to send the link to those that's registered. I'm going to be sending the link to those that are registered, and yeah. So I'll send a more detailed video. But I just want to get your feedback if you got the idea of what of how editing on CapCut looks like now, and how you see all those pro videos that you see on the internet, the cutting and cutting that has gone behind it. Am I audible? Okay. Okay, so do we have any questions from the last editing that I did? Okay, yeah, I'm going to Canva and Carousel now. For the Canva, I'm going to have to join with my other phone, because that's where I do my carousel. That's where I do my carousel. So please give me a minute to join. and I need to quickly figure out how the audio in Discord works.
Yes, ma'am.
I wasn't calling you. I didn't call you. Sorry, that was my son. Please give me a few seconds. Okay, so I've joined. Hello?
Hello?
Oh no. Sorry, I'm trying to figure.
Just mute one.
Yeah, it's muted. This one is muted. Hello?
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 Hello? Hello? Hello?
Oh. Hello?
It's your mom again.
Hello?
I think it's good now.
It's good now?
Yes. No
Okay.
echoing.
Okay. Thank you. So I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to start sharing my screen now. Ugh. Hmm.
We cannot hear you.
Hello? How about now? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, I'm so sorry for that break. This is my first time, like I said. So it's not but the next one is going to be better. Okay. So I'm going to share my Canva. The same thing for Canva. If you want to download Canva, you go to App Store or you go to the Apple
Is
Store
that
or you
anything
go
you're
to
doing now?
what? Hello? Is it still echoing? So for the same thing, can you hear me? Oh, okay. So the same thing if you want to download Canva. Canva is the app that we use for carousels, and carousels are posts that are like this. Let me show you a few carousels on my page. This is a carousel. This is what carousels are. All this type of posts that you can swipe. These are what carousels are. This is what carousel is. This is a carousel. These are carousels. This is a carousel. So to create carousels, you have to go to App Store and download Canva. So after you download Canva from the App Store, the audio is. So let me open my own Canva. Is the audio bad? Let me check into this one. Okay. So if you want to create a carousel on Canva, what you need to do is come into Canva. Once you've downloaded it and you've registered, come to templates. Now search for carousel. This is the spelling of carousel. Then search. It's going to bring various options of carousels, posts, like different posts that you can edit, you can change. Carousels are, you can use carousels if you want to, if you want to, um, if you have something, if you have information if you have information or you want to type it, or you have information that you want to pass, you have content that you want to post, but it is better in writing, then that is when you use carousels. So for example, you want to talk about five ways to stay consistent on. I'm having feedback, like I'm hearing myself back, so it's challenging for me. So like I said, search carousels. So if you want to say 5 ways to do something or 5 ways to, I don't know. Okay, let me stop share and join back. Okay, I think we should be good now. Now? Honestly, don't know what's wrong. How is the video? How is the audio like now?
It's better
How is
now.
the audio like now? Okay, thank you. Let me just. Yeah, so as I was saying, there are different carousels, templates that you can use, you can find on CapCut. You don't have to know how to edit. Let me tell you something. The poster that I did for this class, I don't know how to make graphics. Yeah, I'm not sharing my audio in this one. Hello? It's the same thing. Hello? Hello?
We're here, Mama.
The phone I want to use for the CapCut has gone off. Oh, okay. So is it better now? I kept hearing the feedback, so it's quite discouraging. But I think I fixed it. I want to believe so. What's going on?
I think you fixed it.
What?
So I can hear you. I can hear
But
you
can you see
better
my
now. It's
screen?
not
Can you
just
see my
that.
screen?
Not yet.
Okay. How about now? Can you see my screen now? Okay. Thank you, Maria. Okay. This was okay. So, like I said, let me start from the beginning. You're going to download Canva, then register and click on Canva. To open Canva, to create a carousel. Then when it comes to create, you're going to see create, you're going to see your designs. Your designs are where all the designs you have made are saved. Then you're going to see templates and you're going to see and more. Then click on templates. When you click on templates, it's going to ask you what you want to create. So for example, if you want to create a flyer, if you want to create a if you want to create a flyer, if you want to create a carousel, if you want to create ebooks, there are so many templates on Canva that you can recreate. So for example, you want to create a carousel. This is what I usually do. I come into Canva, then here I type on Instagram carousel or Instagram post, whichever one. Then I search. And it's going to bring series of templates that people have already done for me. Then depending on the mood of what I'm trying to create, for example, if I'm trying to create a recap of like this one, I say 2022 recap. If I want to do something like that, then I can click on it. So from looking at this now, this is a carousel that has already been made. So you can swipe. Once you swipe, you'll see how this one looks. If it relates to the kind of thing you want to create. So for example, if I want to do my own 2022 recap now, I can use these templates. What I just need to do is replace all these pictures, all these places that has something. I'm going to replace it. Hmm. So this 2022 recap, obviously I'm going to say I want to do 2025 recap. So come here, click on it. When you click on it, you're going to see these icons that it's bringing. You see this C, you see this pen, you see this, you see this, you see this. Just click on that post again. That's text, because what we want to change is the text, right? So click on that text. If it shows this blue this thing, then it has picked all the text in that video. So I mean, in all the text in that all that text, but we don't want it. I just want to change from the 2022 to 2025. So I delete the 2022 and I replace it with 2025. So I want to do my own to be 2025 recap. To make the font be bigger or smaller, you just need to use your hand to, for CapCut, is your hand you use to direct it. Then if you can see this purple box that is out here, this purple box that is 2022, this thing, you saw that when I tried to type 2025, are we following? So I've changed it from 2022 to 2025. Now, if I click on all these frames that has pictures, it's going to bring this icons at the bottom here. This replace, select, adjust, background, remove, Magic Studio. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on all those. I'm just trying to see if, okay. So I'm going to replace it with a picture from my, people are seeing my gallery. So let me use all these pictures. These are my recent pictures. So I'm going to replace it with a picture from here. And you can see that picture has been replaced. This one too. If I want to replace it, I pick another one of those pictures. This one too. But because since you are working with a theme, you have to replace. So you have to replace all those pictures. Then by the time you start swiping, to get to the second page, so it depends on what I want to say. For me, I might say that the recap I want to do, I just want to list all my achievements. I don't have to do it exactly the way this person has done it. If I have a picture that I want to put here, I can put it. But if I don't have a picture I want to put, so I don't want a picture there, I can just click on that frame just click on that picture and click on delete. It's going to ask me if I want to delete that picture, I want to delete the frame. I want the whole frame out of the carousel I want to do, so I delete frame. If I decide that I want to put a picture, or I don't like the color of my background, this place that has shape, unit, color, I can click on the color and say that I don't want this cream color, I want brown now. So I click on brown, or I click on black, or I click on gray, or I click on any color that I want to change it to. So these are several options of pictures that I can decide to change it to. Are we getting this? Oh no, I'm still figuring out this one. Okay. So you can decide to change the background pictures. I feel like this is a wrong choice because this is too complicated. This type of carousel is too complicated. Please, let's go to the simple ones. I lost balance there at a point. So let's start with something simple, honestly, because that's the best way for you to start, especially if you are a beginner. So let's start with this first one. Let's do this first one. Forget every other thing I mentioned in CapCut. In Canva. Let's start from afresh. Let's use this one. Let's use this template. Now, this template says, here's how to grow on social media. If you have tips that you want to share on, maybe your type of content is talking about, if you're a lifestyle creator and you want to share, okay, let me even use, here are top 5. Maybe if you are into perfumes, you can say, here are top 5 perfumes to gift, or top gifts to get your partner this season. So I'm going to change this text that this person has here and change it to best gifts to buy for your partner this season. If I want to make it bigger, when I click on that text, this box appears. I just need to click one of the edges of that text. I just need to click one of the edges and make the text either smaller or bigger. Then I can, if I put, I can also move the text around based on what I want. Now, the background of this picture is someone's picture. I don't want the person's picture there. So I just click on that background. I click on the picture, then I'll see replace, magic background, select, adjust, everything. But I want to replace it to have like a Christmas something. So I have like season's greetings, and I'm talking about gifts. So I'm going to click on replace. Now I can replace it with pictures from my phone, but I don't have any picture on my phone that is Christmas related. I don't want to put my face on it. So so you can see camera roll, you can see uploads, you can see photos, videos. I'm going to go to photos. And those are photos from Canva's library. But since the kind of post I want to post is something about gifting, so I can come here, it says search photos pro. So I'm going to search for photos and I'm going to search gifts. And it's going to bring various options for me. I'm a minimalistic person when it comes to designing, so I like this one. So I'm going to click on this. Yeah. I don't like too flashy designs, but I feel like this is not it can be better. So let me look for something brighter. Maybe this one. Yeah. This one. Then this place that has really great sites. Click on it again. Click on it. Because we are doing our own now. We just use that person's template. We just use the templates that we found on Canva, but we want to customize it into our own. So in my own case, what I usually do is I'm going to change whatever the person, this at really great sites, I'm going to change it into my own Instagram page, and I put at what Lade knows there. Then if I think that this share and save, I want to leave it there, I can leave it there. But if I don't want it there, I can just click on this save and delete it. I can delete it. Anything I don't want in the frame, I can click on it and delete it. But I would like the share and save there because we are talking about gift ideas, so I want people to save it so that when they need to give something to somebody, then they can always come back to it. If I don't like this font that is here, maybe I just feel like I prefer a bolder font or I prefer a smaller font, you just click on that text that is on that video and click on font. You will see edit, font, textiles, sorry. Edit, font, textiles, font size, color. If I want to change the font type, so once I click on fonts, it's going to bring options of fonts for me. Then I just click on it. There are several fonts on Canva that I can use. You can't see my screen? How about now? Is it back? Okay, you can see my screen now. Okay, good. Wait, you've not been seeing my screen since? Uh, oh, okay. Fear for catch me. Okay, so where did you see? Where was the last part you saw? Okay, just for a bit. Okay. But I don't like these fonts here. I prefer the original font that came with the template. So I'm just going to keep going back till I find that one that came with it. This is the one that I also like, but it's not so bright. So it's not going to send the message across very well the way I would like it. So I'm going to keep going back to the original. Okay, this is the one that came with the template. I like this one, but I also feel like this can do with a better color because the background is already dark. I mean, the background is light. Using this light color again is not going to make the visuals pop. So I'm going to change the color, but I'm not necessarily going to change the color. I'm just going to make it a little bit darker. So I'm going to click on, so you can see the color here, but I'm going to click on this plus sign and I'm going to click on plus. This plus that has like rainbow at the side, I'm going to click on plus. Then I'm going to keep I'm just going to keep dragging my till I find the one that I feel like is better is better. I feel like this one is better. It still pops more. I prefer it this way. And I can make it bigger. So there are 1,001 templates on 1,000. I know that is way more than thousands on Canva. On Canva that you can use, but this is just one of it. We're working on one. Then I'm going to swipe right, and we are talking about gifts. So what I'm going to so my first gift is, I'll say perfume, right? So I delete what this person has there. I said that find your niche or the one. I'm going to change it to perfumes. This perfumes, if I want my text to go up, that why is it starting from here? Maybe I have a lot of things to say and I need more space here. So I can just say perfumes. Then this text that is also at the bottom, I delete it and start putting my own. And I can I can explain why I feel like perfume is an ideal gift for your partner, because perfumes are romantic and they last long, like your relationship, and they make your relationship last longer. Anything, you already have your content, right? So you know that perfume is one gift. It makes relationship last longer and every other thing you want to write there. I think I like the way the text was down. Just click on the text just to align, just move it around. That's gift one. For the side, aside the first slide, I usually don't like the text. I mean, all the other parts to have all these really great sites and share and save. So I'm going to delete those ones from there. I don't want it to have this really great site. So I'm going to click on that really great site, delete. I'm going to click on this share, delete. I'm going to click on this save, delete. I can leave the icons there, like the save icon and the share icon. Then the next thing I want, so there can be a situation. It's supposed to be easy for me to just swipe to the next page, but sometimes it gets challenging, so I won't be able to swipe. I don't know. It comes with Canva and this thing. So I'm going to use my fingers to pinch out the screen and then move to the next slide. So the first gift is a perfume. The second one is singlet and boxers. So I feel like, okay, I don't know. It's those that knows about gifts that can say, well, I don't know if boxers is a good gift too for your partner this season. I mean, what's the spelling of boxers? Is it not boxer? And Boxing Day is even coming. So boxers is a very good idea of a gift. In fact, that's what I'm going to say is the reason why I want to buy boxer. Imagine opening boxers on Boxing Day. Imagine unboxing boxers on Boxing Day. Beautiful. So again, I'm going to delete the share. I'm going to delete the save. I'm going to delete this really great site that they have here. And that's it for this kind of carousels. If you have other points, it's just to point you, like if you want to, this idea is just to point you that you can actually find a template that is like this and change and customize it to have to pass your information. You don't have to, and carousel, I feel like carousels are low effort videos. You don't have to sit down, you don't have to edit, you don't have to do too much with carousels. You can just find a template that has already been designed. And yeah, so when you finish editing your carousels, when you fill in everything you want to fill, if you want to save it, this top icon, you can see one that looks like a house, then arrow, rewind, forward, box, several layers. What's here? You can see this one that has save and the one that has share. The save is the one that is like an arrow pointing down. That's save. So you have to download, you have to click on it. And once you click on it, Give it some time. Give it some time. Give it some time. Let it finish downloading. Once it brings this thing, it has already downloaded. So when if I check my gallery now, so I can see the post. I didn't have to learn about how to do anything. It's just the template has been done there. I just had to change the things that the person puts there and put my own words. That's it for carousel. Let's look at another type of template, another template. Let's use another template. This is another template that someone has done. And the person is talking about how to calm your mind fast. If you are a fitness coach and you want to put a content out, your content can be, you want to put a content out about 5 foods to eat to stop weight loss, or 5 food to avoid if you don't want to gain weight. You can say 5 food to avoid. Then, is that a correct English? 5 food to avoid if you don't want to gain weight, Abby. To lose weight fast. Let me say to lose weight fast. To lose weight fast. And I know that because it's something about food, so I have to replace this thing that looks like incense and replace it with something about food. If I have food, maybe a food tray or an healthy food in my library, my photo library, I can use it. But in this case, I don't have that. So I'm going to go to photos like I went to the other time, search for food. Healthy food. You can see it has even brought healthy food. Which one looks nice? Let's just go with this one. Oh, wait. What just happened there? Let me go back. What I tried to replace the picture only for me to discover that the person at the original template is multi-layered. So what I need to first do is delete all the layers that the person had put there. Delete frame. And then replace it with the photo of the healthy food that I want to put. Which one did I use now? This one. So like I said, I replaced this place with at the fit Nigerian, the fat fit girl. If I want my name to be very bold, I can increase the size of the font. Why do I feel like I'm talking to myself? I got to increase the size of the font. And this place, I don't have a web. If I have a website, I can put my website here, but I don't have a website. And for all these pictures, so the first food will be pancakes. I heard that that's what fit farm people used to eat. So I can say pancakes. I don't need this one here, so I have to delete it. This G that the person put there, I replace it with P. Pancakes. And let me see if I can find a picture of pancakes. So click on the image, you see replace. I'm going to set for pancakes in their, okay, they don't have pancakes. Okay. So this is, they already have a picture of a pancake, so I'm going to replace it with pancake. The same thing that happened the other time. I don't know. I'm only saying, I don't, I'm not doing fit farm, so I don't know what fit farm people are eating. This pancake is not making it, it's not looking like. Now you can see that because this picture is white and the background is not, the picture is not popping. I mean, the font is not, what I wrote is not popping. So I have to either change, not that I have to either change because it's not my picture. So I have to look for something bright. I have to use maybe like black, or red is not even showing. So I have to look for a picture that is going to pop, that is going to be bright enough. The problem is this pancake picture. No, the pancake is too pancakey. Let me reduce the, so if I want to reduce the picture of the pancake as well, I'll just come here and keep toggling the icons till I find crop. No, is it crop? Yeah, crop. Okay, the blue is actually not bad. You can also go to Google and find pictures of pancakes. Just make sure that they don't have copyright. They don't have copyright issue. Not a copyright issue. The original owner of the of the picture allows you to reuse their pictures so that you don't get into trouble. And if the pancake picture is giving us too much problem, because this pancake is giving me is not working for me. So I can just leave it as I can just leave it as pancakes and just leave it as pancakes. Then the next slide was, what other thing? Fruits. It's fruit food. I don't know. It's not my niche. You get it? So I'm going to change this to fruits. Then I'll tell if since I'm trying to pass an information across. For let me use my nurse friend here. Nurse Emeka. That is, yeah. So let's say that the content you want to post is, I know you're a nurse, so maybe, and she is a pediatric nurse, and what she wants to create content around is children, healthy food for children. Is that part of your, I don't know if that is part of the things you cover, but if it is healthy food for children, so our front cover, that's what I should have even done um, initially. So our front cover is going to be 5 healthy Nigerian food to give children, something like that. Then first option will be, maybe it could be what to give children, it could be what to not give children. Then the first option is going to be pancakes. Oh, I hope you get what I'm trying to, but you have to do your own content by yourself. You have to think about your own content by yourself, come up with your own ideas by yourself. And there are lots of templates here. For example, let me show you some of the templates. Let me show you some of my designs, some of the templates I've created. This flyer, let me show you this flyer that I did. This flyer that I did for this class. Where's my flyer? My flyer is missing. Holy Ghost. But let me look at, I can only see my second flyer. But this is my second flyer. I don't know anything about designing. I cannot design this by myself, but this was what I did. I came to um Canva and I typed in flyer and it brought this one to me. And I said, okay, this looks good. And I edited the things the text this person put here. I edited it and put my own. I edited this picture, removed this person's picture and put my own. And that was how I came up with this one. The same thing with the first, I can't find the second, the original poster that I advertised. But that one, this was the one that I saw. But I felt like the purple color was too, it was too serious. And I wanted something mild. So I came here, clicked on it, and I toggled till I found colors. And I replaced the color of this one. I replaced it with, I think I used blue for mine. Did I? I think I replaced it with blue. Then all these places that had purple in our own. I can't remember what's my own this thing looked like. What my flyer looked like. Okay, I think I used the gradient color. I used the gradient color. I can't remember the exact. Okay, this was the one I used. This was the one I used. Then all these parts that had purple in our own, like all this text that had purple, I changed the purple. I changed it to I know I changed it to a shade of green. So all these parts that had purple, every purple in this video, in this design, I changed it to green. This was not the exact one I used, though. I can't find the exact one I used. Then I changed the picture there. I changed it to my own. This one too, I changed the color. I changed it to, but I believe I want to assume that, okay. So did you understand what I did with Canva as well? 3:55. You've been here for almost 3 hours. Wow. Is everybody sleeping?
No, we're still here.
Ah, I don't think you people are here. Oh.
You are still here. Oh.
Like you people are sleeping.
No, we're not
Are you
sleeping. I'm
sleeping?
here.
This is great content. Thank
Eh?
you, ma.
Okay, so did you understand what I did with CapCut? I mean, with Canva.
I joined late, but I cut it a bit.
Okay, wait. I think I
Yeah,
can't hear you. I don't know if it's.
to an extent, ma. Yes.
Yes, ma, to an extent, ma. I joined late, but I think I get what you're doing. Yes, we do.
How about now? How about now? Is it still off or is it better now? Okay. So I think I just got logged out from the account I was using to actually host the class. But I don't know if I join back, if I have to now start all afresh, if I'll be able to join back. Yeah.
Recording in progress.
Okay, so let me leave on. Sorry about that. Yeah, so do we have any question? Or I feel like it's been a long 3 hours. So does anybody have any question so that we can round up? I promised to share tips on how to get CapCut and Canva subscriptions at subsidized prices. I'm going to after this class, I'm going to send you a link to join the Telegram channel where you and other creators are going to where I just saw a review from the class and it's making me blush. Okay. Um, I'm going to send a link to your mail where that's going to be the link to the Telegram class where it's been a like is my target is that we spend 3 hours here and we are hitting 3 hours mark now. So I don't want to keep you here for longer. I'm going to send you the link to join the Telegram group. That's going to be our small little community. You don't have to pay, you just have to you just have to be present so that I can myself and other creators like you are going to support you, encourage you, repost, like. So we're going to it's going to be like our own community. Thank you. Thank you. It's going to be like our own little community where we get to engage with each other's posts. If we have content ideas or recommendations, I would post it there. A I'm going to try and do this. I know that because we are beginners, so the CapCut and Canva thing might not have come so easy to us. So I'm going to try and do another video and send it to the group. I can't assure you of when I'm going to do that, but I'm going to do another video and post and send to the group so that you can rewatch it again, then learn how you can rewatch it again and actually learn and divulge this information. For the information on the subsidized CapCut and um Canva, I'm going to post it on the group as well. So thank you so much for your time. I'm really so grateful. You can see that I'm blushing. Thank you for your patience. If you waited to the end, thank you for your patience. Um, I'm just so grateful for all of you. Do we have anybody who wants to still say anything before we end the class?
Yes, please. Is this class recorded? Because I joined late.
Yes, it's recorded.
Thank you, ma. Will you send it to us, ma?
I okay, I'll figure out how to do it. I know I recorded it, but I honestly don't know what to do or how to upload it or how to whatever. So I'm going to figure it out, and once I do that, I'm going to send it. Maybe I would if I figure it out today, I'm going to send it alongside the link to the Telegram group.
Thank you, ma.
Yes, sir. Oh, wait, I
Well,
didn't know
thank
his mom.
you so much. Thank
Thank
you so
you.
much for this detailed class. God bless you. I also want
Thank
to
you.
ask, are we going to be having lives like this once in a while apart from the community?
If I have the capacity, like I said, it's my first time. So before I started, I was so nervous that hey, this is I want to come and say it's my first time teaching. But I'll try my best if I can do more of this.
Okay, ma, thank you.
Yes, sir. This ma, I don't feel comfortable. Don't call me ma. I'm a young baby girl.
Yeah, ma, let's do this, ma.
No, I'm a bouncy baby girl. I'm not Mao. All right. So thank you all so much and have a good night. Bye.
Hi.
Yeah.
Bye.
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 Good night,
Fina.
everyone.
Is that Fina?
He's Otto. Otto.
Jero.
Bye.
Get out. Yeah.
Bye, Mama.
Bye, Kira and Corey. See you soon. Oh, my days. More. This wasn't